socialists and Marxists like to portray the 80s as being a time in which libertarian ideas were triumphant in every way. You know, they attack the period as being sort of the me decade and of being one of selfishness and ruthless grasping capitalism and so on, and one in which what they call the new right, which is not a terminology we would accept, dominated politics in America and Britain, you know, via Reagan and via Thatcher. Now, of course, it's true that socialism was becoming increasingly unpopular during this period. It's true that Reagan and Thatcher both were influenced to a degree by emerging libertarian ideas, and both tried to do something about the disastrous consequences of socialism in America and Britain. However, one's firstly got to recognise that although some progress was made in some areas, there's things like privatisation has occurred in Britain, there have been some reduction of tax rates and so on. All this has been very much tinkering, and the basic structure of state power has not really been affected in either Britain or America. If anything, it's growing. You know, the power of state regulation in all areas of the economy is actually growing. Certainly in Britain it is. You know, there's more regulation, for example, in the area of financial services. So, on the whole, the regulatory interventionist state has not really been tackled in Britain or America. There's been a tinkering to good effect, you know, but no real radical restructuring of the political or economic order in either country. And also, one's also got to be aware that politicians of all stripes use ideas and rhetoric for their own purposes. Now, Thatcher and Reagan did use elements of libertarian rhetoric, but most of the time they either didn't understand it or didn't agree with it.